Hi, this is Fee from Diamond in the Rough. I'm finally at the stage, I've got most of my Christmas stuff done. I've only just got one more to finish off. So I'm actually going to start setting up some storage, put some of these orders that I've got into storage. So what I am doing is a combination of setting this diamond painting into storage, reviewing a new storage container which came out, and I have received this. I've unboxed it, but I didn't do an unboxing for, so I'll show you that. And for something that I learnt from my last setup, I did do some diamond painting. I did do some drilling. It was only when I started drilling that I actually really saw the symbols, if that makes sense, because you can look at the symbols, but until you actually try and put the drills onto them, you're not really looking properly. So I will do a small section of drill with me on this one as well. So we'll start off with the one that I am setting up is actually from Heartful Diamonds. It's a 60 by 50. And it's the Guardian Fairy with the tiger. I'll open that a bit better shortly. So that one I purchased from Heartful Diamonds, 45 by 60. When I did the unboxing, I was impressed with a couple of things, and one of those was the fact that the labelling was on the drills was all different colours. So please bear with me with the rustling. All the crackling of opening stuff up means it's something new and shiny. Okay, so bear with me. Okay, so I do have a couple from Heartful Diamonds. I have started one. This one though is the only one that came with it in long packet. Normally you get them only about half the size. I think this was just to even it up in packaging. It was quite nicely packaged. Okay, and it was in a very big bag. So there we go. Create, love, share, 5-star customer support. I can say for the one that I've already started, really happy with it. The quality is fantastic, so I'm hoping this is the same. 44 colours. Now I've done some of the work already in relation to storage, but what we have is, ta-da, the new storage boxes that are out. I'm a sucker for storage containers, just to try them out. So what I have already done, here's one I prepared earlier. I have already labelled this up. So I have photocopied the inventory sheet and stuck the symbols and the DMC numbers on them. Now, because of the size of these, if you compare to I'm shocking with names. With these bead storage, which most of us have seen, there isn't as much space. So normally I'd put the label going right across. But this one I actually had to cut to be able to fit them on. And I've put them all in numerical order. So I really do like this storage containers. The screw tops. And it does have the pocket. What I did do, when I did my labels, I actually keep this with what I'm doing. What it does is it gives me a count of what I need to do it, and that gives me a rough idea when I'm getting close to the end if I need to organise for more drills. I'm not sure whether I said it, whether it was a square or a round. And what's silly is the fact that I can't actually remember. Let's have a look at the bills. Yep, this is a square. Okay, so I'm going to do setup of this. I will initially start to fill the bottles so you can see how many fit in here. And I'm normally all organised with everything out. I'll just grab some of my colours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just want to grab. Just trying to grab a couple of singles. 2, 1, 2, a 6. And I'm looking for something that's probably only got 3. No, okay. That plan goes out to the window. So what I'm going to do, I'll just put 1 in 1, 2 in 1, and then I'll see how much I can fit into 1. And I will bring you down because you're too far away. Enjoy the ride. Okay, so the big thing is, do I need to put these into the trays to pour them in? About to find out. 9, 6, 7. Oh, of course I got this one. The last time I did, the last one that I'm doing for Heartful Diamonds has some really, really cool symbols. I will admit though, I saw this one and went, I think this one can be considered a little bit rude if you have one of those minds. But, so, 9, 6, 7. So I'm just going to see what it looks like with one bag in it. 9, 6, 7. Okay, so with here we go, one bag, goes up to about there, so it should take quite a bit in these. So 9, 6, 7, done, and that was an easy pour in. 3, 8, 6, 3, which is the W. This is 3 bags. So normally when I do my storage, I normally only cut a maximum of 3 bags at a time because I can never cut the top straight enough. So I can actually pour all 3 bags into there, which is good. And 3 bags is about halfway. So I may be able to get 6 bags in each one of these. So let's test that theory. 158 is 6 bags. So we'll do Dearly Crafted. Just tapping nails done today. Not as flash as they normally are. Just a bit of bling. I am heading away for Christmas. So today's the 22nd of December. I am heading away for Christmas, so I'm actually going to Sydney. So I'm in Perth, heading to Sydney to spend probably about 48 hours with my partner's family. Oops, that was clever. And then come home. So I thought, well, I haven't seen his family for probably 2 years, so I thought I might tone the nails down a little bit. I think when I first met them, I had nails like this and really flash, and then every other time I've met them, I've had just normal nails, and I've gone back to having the fancy nails. Okay, so that was a success. 6 bags. Very easily fit 6 bags. I reckon I'll probably fit another 7 in one of those. So get this crackling away. What have I got a bucket load of? Here we go. 939s. The next black, 939. Okay, cool little love heart. I love the love heart ones. Okay, so 3, 6. I should just tear them at the perforation. For those that aren't aware, there's perforations there. I try not to tear them there because when we receive broken bags of drills, it's generally because when they've done the tear, they've torn so too far. Oh, that's clever. Oh well, look, there's a bonus. I've cut that. I'm still able to open my container with one hand. I like these storage containers for that. Okay, I'm finding a lot to like about these storage containers. 3. I'm having, when I have a little bit of spillage on these, I didn't cut that bag properly. So that's 6. Let's see if I get the 7 in. I reckon I will. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So one of these holds 7 bags. So what's that? Approximately 1400 drills. What I do have is the remaining. Now normally I would package everything up, so I would need to do 3, 6. I'd need to do 2 of these. However, instead of having to do another container and another label, I'm able to pop them there and they will stay with it. It's no chance of losing them. Okay, so I'm now going to pause here. I will speed through what my setup. I'll speed through filling these up and get back to you once I've all done on that one. Okay. Okay, so storage containers are full. They're all done. Looking good. Out of the ones that I did fill, I did discover one of these storage containers. And although it's not fully split, so let's see if I can do this. It's actually, there is a split in that. There we go. So there is a crack in that one. So that one there, I'll use that for the drills that aren't good. Okay, so what I've done is I now have storage container set up. I didn't put all of them in, obviously. Once I had more than enough in there, like I filled them up as much as I could. I put the remainder in here. So this is just a plastic bag from another diamond painting. If these drills had to come into a smaller bag, I would have put in that. So that's going to go in there. So my drills, I have an inventory count, and I have my drills all stacked up. What I will show you, I don't think I showed you before. So these guys will have, their numbers were red and blue, which made them really easy to see. And I think like everybody else that does diamond painting, our processes are an ever-evolving moment. I have discovered a brilliant thing called a tissue box. Not for using tissues. I find that whenever I'm emptying and doing my storage setup, I end up with so many of these bags. If you get a small tissue box, pop it in the top, it keeps them contained, and then I'll go and empty this out once I'm all set up. And the next one is quality of the drills. I had four different colors that had static, which I put my little square sheets of dryer paper in there. So from here, what I do have is order to these numbers. And what I mean by that is these symbols, one, I have good symbols, but I also have letters of the alphabet and numbers. So what I will do now is I'm going to just quickly run through and sort these out. If it has a letter, I will pull it out. Symbol, I will just continue the symbols down in numerical order. Okay. Because, hang on, 413, there we go. It is, when diamond painting, if you are looking at trying to go reasonably quick, you'll find that our eyes are adjusted and used to looking at numbers and letters, so therefore we're able to identify them quicker. That's not so, which is why I work in this way. Okay, symbols, so just quickly sort that. There, Q9W. Okay, so all of these are symbols, but they're in DMC number. I did have some numbers. I had 1 and 9 as a number, so I'll fill that up with the empties. Okay, so what have I got? 3, 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm just trying to work out a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I'm going to have to do it in 4s. Okay, so B, C, D, E, G and H. I'll just see how they go. E, C, A, whoop, put them in the right way. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. No, there was a B there. Okay. G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. Okay, Q. Okay, Q. R, S, T, U. I've got 2 U's. WZ. R S T capital U W Z, and what I have here now is a lowercase n. It was a non-lowercase u, it was lowercase n. Okay, so there's some order for anyone that likes setting up their things. Symbols in DMC number order. So if you're actually looking down here for the symbol, they're quick to find. Your eyes are adjusted to numbers, your your eyes are adjusted to alphabetical. So they are quickly in alphabetical order. Separated the uppercase to the lowercase. And so that is now ready for me to start drilling. So I'm just going to just get a quick little setup, do a small section of a drill, just so I can give a comment on how that is. This one will go into my folder, my big thick folder. Okay. Okey-dokey, so that one's in there. Put that away. So yeah, so that's okay. I have just discovered something with that storage container. Because I've just bunched the whole lot up into one bag, I can't shut this. So I just need to rearrange this to be able to shut it. So there's one little thing. Don't put too much in those storage containers. So if I adjust a little bit, flatten that out to halfway, bag still sealed. How are we going there? Yep, now I can zip it up. Okay, so that zips up. It's got the 2 zips. And brilliant. And obviously, as you can see by there, I have a diamond, a drill already stuck to it. Okay, so yep, I will just get myself set up and do a quick little drill and have a look at how this is canvas actually does look when worked on. Only be a small section, top left corner as per usual. So I'll back with you shortly. Okay, was that shortly for you guys? Okay, so what I've just done a very small section. Just uncovered a small section. I won't even do all of that. But even looking there, those symbols, most of them are, they're well, just about green, all of them green. So they're pretty, they are really clear. You can see those symbols from that camera, and my camera is not zoomed in. And that camera is about 20 centimeters away, so there's no zoom on this camera at the moment. So yeah, so that's really clear. We'll say, however, the legend on the side, there's one on either side, is really tiny. I actually think these might be either smaller or roughly the same size. So yeah, there we go. Normally I will put scotch tape here, but because I'm only doing a couple of little tiny sections, I'm not going to worry about it. For those who use tweezers, my preference is tweezers. We'll find though, as just a little suggestion, picking up like this can be awkward. If you pick up this way though, the ease of picking it up is noticeable. Okay, and I'm able to pick up 2 at a time. That's good. Some drills I'm unable to pick up 2 at a time. So if you want to do 2 at a time, yeah, it just gets a bit awkward. Okay, so just pick up 2 So instead of a multi-placer, because I use multi-placers as well, if you've got really good quality drills, no bits hanging off them and causing issues, I will say should be able to pick these, be able to put a couple in a row, at least 2 in a row, to turn around and do multi-placing with tweezers. So there's one thing that's different with one of the differences I find with the square drills anyway, because you can't use tweezers with rounds, or if you do, you're really talented. Hats off to you, well done. And I've lost my train of thought there. Obviously, just not really important. But yeah, I mean, I like to use tweezers. They line up better. You have better ability. Okay, so just, I will say, in that small little amount of that I have, trying to turn that over, the small amount that I did pour out, I have some drills that are stuck together. I'm just trying to turn this one over so I can use it. It's not going to happen, is it? Put it on the paper. Okay, I can pick at a drill all day to turn it. There we go. Okay, so what I do have in that very small amount that I pulled out there is stuck together drills. Okay, what I do is, one of the things I do is actually put another tray on top, and if you listen, that actually does separate them there, so that's got separated. And something I saw on somebody else's, no, don't need to do it, somebody else's clip, is if you put the tweezers, put them in tweezers and put your hand around and you squeeze, that can sometimes pull them apart too. I know there is a company that does do the grinders. I'm considering it, but yeah, I don't know. I am yet to come across a point where I think that I need it. But one day I will probably come across something that causes me grief. Okay. So these numbers and symbols and letters, they look really, really clear to me. The biggest thing now for me is to look at getting used to these symbols. Like every diamond painting, there's always new symbols to get used to that you haven't seen. So yeah, but I'm not, I don't think I'm going to need to use my magnifying glass at all on this one, which is good. I'm very happy about that. Right. So that's, I'm just going to stop there. I'm not going to continue on. I'll just use up these last 3 that I've poured out. And leave it there, because I wanted to get this set up done. I'm about to, well, shift wise, I'm currently on night shift, so I've done 2 days. I did night shift last night, and it's nearly bedtime for me to get ready to do night shift again tonight. I have 2 night shifts to go. And my last night shift finishes at about 6:30 Christmas Eve morning, and I get home after that, and then I'm on a plane at 9:30 that morning to go to Sydney. So as my travel plans and where I'm at my shift. So yeah, I will leave that there. All in all, drills are good. I had four lots of colour that had static issues. Clarity of symbols, yet again, fantastic. To try and keep the canvas down, I think these guys made these really small, but there's 44 colours in that, so that's a lot of colours, which is cool. I like a lot of colours. Generally that means better definition on diamond paintings. So yeah, that's where we stand, and thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.